So the first thing is that you told me what many students have trouble with, and that's kind of relating even though and as, getting a little bit stuck, not knowing how to move smoothly through it, and that's really normal. It's common. And it's common because it's complex. That's one of the reasons why I made the structure, to make it kind of challenging for you. But I guess in some situations I made it a bit too challenging. So the first thing to understand is just remember the basics. I know you know this. Even though is like however, and as is like I agree. So let's just review very quickly to make sure that that's not the concept that's making it difficult for you. But we have two sentences here. I like chocolate and I don't eat chocolate. So can you do me a favor and can you say those two sentences together using even though?
Even though I don't eat chocolate, I like chocolate.
Exactly right. You're just contrasting. And honestly, you can do it the other way. Even though I like chocolate, I don't eat chocolate. But you know even though works because those two sentences don't agree, right? They're contradictory. If you like it, you should eat it. So the fact that it's opposite of what you expect makes you use even though. So even though is just like however, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay. So now the difficulty is that sometimes when we actually get to solution 1 or solution 2, it's a bit challenging for us to be 100% comfortable with relating the information. So here I have some complex information here, right? This is representing your notes. So you have notes on solution 1. Something positive, something negative, sometimes many things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I have here is positive A, negative 3, positive R, negative 4, negative 5, which you can imagine is negative stuff about solution 1 and positive stuff about solution 1, right?
Yeah.
So in order to master even though and as, you just have to get comfortable with it. And remember your structure. So what's your structure? Let's review. If I were the man, I would choose the second solution. The
The
first,
first solution is not very good because
even
as the
though as. Even though as.
even though as
Very good. You switched the order. You see, you said as right away. So go ahead and repeat that structure
as
to
for
me
the
one more time.
second solution, yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and say it to me. If I were.
If I were the man, I would choose the second solution. The first solution is not very good.
Now, wait. Follow me. So we've just identified one part that's making this difficult. Because if you're having trouble right now remembering, of course, under the pressure of the test, under 60 seconds after you're analyzing your notes, it's going to be tough. So listen to me and then repeat after me. So first listen. If I were the man, I would choose a second solution. The first isn't very good because even though as. Because even though as. The second solution is better because even though as. That's why I would choose the second solution. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Now repeat it for me, please.
The first solution is not very good because even though as. The second solution is better because even though as.
Perfect. One more time.
The first solution is not very good because even though as. The second solution is better because even though as.
Very good, very good. So now I'm just going to talk about the first solution, and I'm going to play with it because this is an exercise. I'm going to tell you why the first solution is good with the information on the screen. So look at it as I speak. The first solution is good because even though negative 3 and negative 4 and negative 5, as the man said, positive A and positive R. Does that make sense?
Yes, it
So I
does.
just supported the positive. So now I want you to use that same information and tell me why solution 1 is bad. Can you do that for me?
I'll try.
Take
Okay.
your time, do your best, nice and comfortable. Go ahead and begin.
The first solution is not very good, even though
Good, but I'm going to start again because you dropped the because. Remember, we're explaining why solution 1 is bad. So you need the word because. Right? So repeat it. So go ahead and try again.
The first solution is not very good because even though negative 3, negative 4, negative 5 as positive A, positive R.
Very good, very good. But I want you to say it with confidence and I want you to say it completely. So there's broken English there because you could have had the and, but you didn't. When you relate a series, you know, negative 3 and negative 4 and negative 5. And also the as statement, you need a sentence. So you just copy me. As the man said. Say that? As the man
As
said.
the man said.
Yeah, it's just a practice. So even though there's no man, we're just going to say it. Or you can consider me the man who said all this. So, tell me again. Why is solution 1 bad?
As the man said.
No. From the beginning. Solution 1 is not good because...
The solution 1 is not very good because as the man...
No. You start with the even though first, as second. So, let's repeat the basic structure. So whenever you get stuck, always go back to basics and refresh yourself. Because remember, there's something easy that we're making hard by letting stress take over. So let's go back to the basics. Repeat after me. So I'm going to say it and then you say it. Solution 1 is bad because even though as.
Solution 1 is bad because even though as.
Solution 2 is good because even though as.
Solution 2 is good because even though as.
Why are we letting our thinking get in the way of our structure? Why are we thinking and skipping even though? Remember, your structure is the base. The content is what you build on that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. So now tell me, be complete. Why is solution 1 bad? Using this information. Go ahead.
The solution 1 is not very good because even though the -3, -4, and -5, as the man said, positive A and positive R.
Good. You got better. But you just supported because as means agree or disagree.
Agree.
And you said as, I forget, what did you say? Well,
as the man said, positive A and
good,
positive.
but we're saying why solution 1 is bad. So you said as for positive A and positive R. So you agreed that it's good. So you just contradicted yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember, take your time. Don't lose your structure. It's easy. You just need practice. So tell me, why is solution 1 good? Why is solution 1 good? Go ahead and begin.
The solution 1 is good because even though, again, -3, -4, and -5,
Continue.
as positive A and positive R,
Very good. Wait, hold on. The reason why I let you go is don't talk to me. I mean, you can talk to me, but don't talk to me as you're going through this because that means that you're relying on me. I'm not there to help you on the exam. And why are you wrong? I changed it. First I told you why is solution 1 bad, and then I said why is solution 1 good, so I flipped it. So remember, just think only about what you're saying. What you just showed me is something very good that we can work on. When you started to analyze this, you brought back the past. So it was a distraction. You distracted yourself by thinking about what you did before instead of focusing on what you're doing now. And that's really common. I don't want you to focus on your grammar. I don't want you to focus on what you're saying. But take a deep breath. Remember one thing, Nazilia. This is easy. What we do is we have habits that make it hard. So we're taking away our habits. One habit that we just identified was thinking about the past. Another habit that we identified was wondering. Even if you're wrong, speak with confidence. Remember, that's what we learned from the beginning. Act as if you know. Because some of these graders are lazy. Maybe they're not even going to recognize that you made a mistake. But if you speak confidently, they won't. And if you speak unconfidently, maybe they'll see that you're struggling. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Good point. Thanks.
Because even for us, intelligent people working on this only, sometimes we forget. Some graders don't really take that care, so be confident, be focused, and be forceful, because at least that way, if the grader's lazy, you kind of win them over. We don't always get that, but just one thing in our favor. So tell me again, why is solution 1, now I'm switching it. Who cares what you said before, just focus on what we're doing now. Why is solution 1 good?
Solution 1 is good because even though -3, -4, and -5, as positive A and positive R.
Good, but no more of that. You finished strong. Do it again.
Again, to repeat the same.
Yes,
word?
but with confidence. Don't question. Don't doubt. Don't change the tone of your voice. Don't slow down. Don't take pauses. Go ahead and do it all. Don't say as positive A. That's incorrect grammar. As the man said. Right?
Okay, solution 1 is very good because even though -3 and -4 and -5, as the man said, positive A and positive R.
That's how you speak. Always. That's correct. Now tell me, why is solution 1 bad?
The solution 1 is bad because as a positive...
No, try again. Remember your structure. Why is solution 1 bad? Speak with confidence. Don't lose your strength.
The solution 1 is bad because... Do I have to flip over?
Don't give up. Don't talk to me. Try again. You know what you have to do.
I can't.
You can. You can. Go ahead, try again. Why is solution 1 bad?
Solution 1 is bad because even though positive A and positive R, as the man said, -3, -4, -5.
Good. Do it again, but don't ask questions. Make it strong and confident. One more time. Why is solution 1 bad?
Solution 1 is bad because even though positive A and positive R, as the man said, -3, -4, and -5.
There we go. There's some confidence. No more questions. No more doubt. What you're showing me is that you're distracted. You're doing two things at once. You think first and then you commit to what you think. You take a pause and then you kind of do it and then go through it. If you make a mistake, fine, but remember what you just learned that you said was good. You speak with confidence from beginning to end because maybe they won't catch it. Got it?
Okay, got it, yeah.
Good. No more talking to me, no more questions. If you make a mistake, what's the big deal? We go back and we correct it. You know, that's no reason to lessen the strength of our speech as we speak, right?
Right.
Good. So now I'm going to change this. So I'm just changing the words. Don't get distracted by seeing something different. Okay, so just do the same thing. Why is why is solution 7 good?
Solution 7 is good because even though -0, negative AV, and -7, as the man said, positive P and positive 9.
All right, look at that. You see how confident and strong you were? That's what shows fluency. That's what shows strength. That's what's going to prevent you from speaking slowly. That's going to reinforce the positive strength of your accent because you're not speaking quietly and muffled, and as a result, making difficult sounds for you to pronounce, difficult for me to hear. You know what I mean? It's speaking with strength. Good. Now, remember, if you make a mistake, who cares? Complete it with confidence and then correct yourself. What's the big deal? Everybody makes mistakes, right? Don't hurt yourself and don't hurt your speech. Don't let that give you stress. Take this example all the way through all 6 questions. Speak with strength and confidence. Got it?
Got it.
Good.
Thank
so
you.
now tell me, why is solution 7 good?
The solution 7 is good because even though the negative AV and -0, negative AV and -7, as the man said, positive P and positive 9.
Very good. Now, I liked it because you kept your strength even though you made a mistake. But at the very end, you got a little bit weaker because you made that one mistake. But you corrected yourself. Remember, don't let anything stop you from delivering with strength and confidence all the way through. That's why sometimes if we don't do well on question 1, it affects us for questions 2 through 6. Who cares? Speak strongly and powerfully from beginning to end and you can do very well. That was a good job. Got it?
Got it.
Good. Now tell me again. Why is solution 7 bad?
The solution 7 is bad because even though positive P and positive 9, as the man said, -0, negative AV, and -7.
Very nice, very nice. Strong. So now here's what I want you to do. You recognized how this simple exercise, taking away content, allowed you to get stronger and get more comfortable, correct?
Correct.